I was recently invited to Blizzard headquarters with 3 other creators. I don't know if they're gonna name names, but I can go ahead. Well, they'll probably talk about it. So, JT is all business, Darth microtransaction, and keys. So it was super awesome. Just as an experience, I'll make a separate video just talking about how it was. It was great. But anyway, we got to play test the Blood Knight. I wish the playtest had been longer. It was 3 hours. Anyway, it was as a class. It's a hybrid melee class. To be fair, I also have like a fun fact sheet, you know, a little cheat sheet. The lore, well, they'll talk about it a lot, but the lore is that you are pretty much the knight of a lord that hired a sorcerer, sorceress to pursue eternal life using vampire blood. The ritual goes awry, and then suddenly the sorcerer finishes the ritual sort of on you, and now you're like constantly resisting the urge to become a vampire. That's like it. I loved Van Helsing, so the lore is like so good. They have also a connection to one another, and over the centuries, so to speak, they have established like a coalition. It's cool. But yeah, there's also a quest, like a new quest according to Blood Knight lore. It'll be fun. I didn't get to do it. I want to see. I want to fucking know. But yeah, they have a few major skills. I got them. So they have Shadow's Edge as a primary attack. Honest opinion, that's the primary attack that is on the is supernatural part of the lore. We didn't really like that one. It was underwhelming, kind of. But they could always retune based off of our input. So any input I have specifically that's an opinion could change 100%. Because I have an early game, late game opinion too. Swarm of Bats, super fucking cool. Cloud of Bats, it's awesome. Just, God bless. Siphon Blood steals health. Lifesteal is good for the fucking Blood Knight, obviously. Abomination, everyone thought that for how cool it is, you transform into a vampiric state, sort of. You get 2 skills that you can use. That it's not an ult. It's just a skill. You accumulate rage, it fills a bar, you can use it. And the damage and aspects available for that particular skill did not, at the time, feed the fantasy. You know, it was not sucking blood. Skewer impales a foe and stuns nearby enemies. So, stun and CC is huge. That's actually worth noting. I'm sorry, guys. PvP is gonna change. All right, if you're not a Blood Knight, what are you doing? Probably, because CC. Bit of Cloud is cool. I didn't really experiment with that one personally. Shadowy Mist cause enemies' vision to be blurred. It is. Some of the aspects for that were really nice. They make it something entirely different half the time. There was one that gave anything positive. There are also upgrades for all classes. There will be more weapon slots. You get 8 primary gear slots and 8 possible legendary gem slots. There will also be the addition of combat stances. So sets of weapons will give stances, different stance effects, temporary buff, you know. They'll definitely talk more in depth about it than what I know. Definitely. And then my personal opinion on the class, I'll fucking play it. I have not class switched the whole time. I have not class changed. I don't think I'm gonna class change. But I also hope that the early game is a little different on it as a new character, right? I don't want to class change my existing character, you know, since I have a class changed. It's like a hardcore character that's perfect. Just don't touch it. I will not class change, but I will make a new one. Test it out, right? see how it goes early game compared to a lot of the late game experience I got, because I experimented in Hell 2. We were given like a couple different characters to play with. The new character, there was a specific move that is like your third or second skill that it just took like 12 hits to kill something of that move. Anyway, that's TLDR, I hope. I don't know how long this is.